Juan Soto is still coming to terms with the staggering $765 million contract he signed with the New York Mets, a deal that has made history in professional sports. "I'm still thinking about it," Soto said, admitting that the enormity of his new contract still feels unreal. He expressed his excitement about knowing where he will play for the next 15 years, calling it crazy in a good way. A day later, Pete Alonso, who joined Soto in the Mets camp, reflected on his winter journey. After a long free agency, Alonso signed a 2-year, $54 million deal he could opt out of after the first season. While Soto's deal symbolizes the Mets' bold commitment to becoming a super team, Alonso represents a more measured approach. Alonso has been with the team since his debut as the Mets' cornerstone. But his recent performance, including a dip in batting average and production over the past 2 seasons, meant his market wasn't as hot as expected. Despite his struggles, Alonso doesn't seem bitter. His motivation is clear. He's determined to prove himself. "Making a run like that in 24, you realize how much has to go into getting there," he said, reflecting on the high stakes of playoff baseball. The negotiations for both players were challenging. Soto's acquisition from the Yankees sent ripples through the Mets organization, while Alonso's situation was more pragmatic. The owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, described Alonso's contract talks as exhausting, but the two sides managed to reach an agreement, ultimately bringing Alonso back for at least one more season. Now, Alonso finds himself in an enviable position, hitting behind Soto. This could allow him to thrive in the lineup, with more significant home runs and RBI opportunities. Yet, Alonso is aware that a strong performance in 2025 could set him up for a more lucrative deal next offseason and potentially a departure from the Mets. For his part, Soto greatly admires Alonso, calling him one of the best pure power hitters in the league, and recognizing the added protection he provides in the lineup. As for Alonso's future, he hopes to remain with the Mets long term. "It would be fantastic," he said. "This has been home, and I've had a great first 6 seasons here.